Hello, Martin Roberts back here with some more Ask Martin Anything. Hope you've had a good few days. Let's get on with your part 2 of this week's questions. Okay, let's get on with it. Start with a nice, easy, lightweight one. Keith Driver. Do you think that the commoditisation of rental property and the increase in private landlords in the UK is a good or bad thing for society? Would you agree that the increase in lifetime renters is a sign of the ongoing social oppression of the working classes? Wow. So a lot of landlords I know provide social housing, as in low-cost housing. They use their own money to bring derelict houses back into the housing pool. And the majority of them aren't the sort of cliched money-grabbing landlord image that is occasionally portrayed, which I really don't think is fair. So it's all well and good suggesting that private landlords somehow do something bad. But who's going to fill the gap if they don't do it? Tell me. The government going to provide all these houses? Is the government going to pay for all these houses to be done up? Are they? At the end of the day, people need places to live. And as far as I'm concerned, people who are providing places for those people to live and doing it fairly and doing it legally and doing it in a professional way should be supported, not pilloried. Because without private landlords, a lot of people aren't going to have a place to live. Wendy Clark, if you never had to do one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? I guess, sit in traffic jams, I think. It's like, all those infernal roadworks on motorways where you're having to crawl along and just, get rid of traffic jams. Hi, Nick Rook. Hi, Nick. Hi, Martin. On Homes Under the Hammer, what's been the best bits you've liked and enjoyed? So I love it when I meet people who we've inspired to do it. They've made a positive lifestyle change as a result. People who say, I was watching the show and I just had the penny dropped and I went and I did it. And then, of course, we get to meet them because often they buy at auction and subsequently we meet them on Homes Under the Hammer, and that's a really great thing. It's a great question. Rich Ferraro. I asked my colleagues a trivia question about you the other day. Question, true or false? Homes Under the Hammer stalwart Martin Roberts was a finalist in the BBC Young Musician of the Year in 1982, playing the church organ. We know you play the piano. How good are you? That has the element, that's a perfect question, isn't it? Because it has the element of possibility. Because I've actually been on the show playing a church organ. I used to play the organ, actually. My mum had an electronic organ, not a church organ. But I didn't take part in the BBC Young Musician of the Year in 1982, and therefore I wasn't a finalist. I got to grade 5 in piano, and I'm all right. I'm not, tinkle a bit. I wish I spent more time doing it. I should just spend more time doing it. Diane Penn Barkley. Hi, Diane. Ever walked up to a front door and you can't get in when filming? Yes, absolutely. It happens all the time. And then normally try and make a bit of a joke of it. So, people, for some reason, the front doors in some cases just don't work. The Trudgians, I think I messed up on this one because I responded a bit late. It's Monday, which means the chip shop is closed. People don't eat chips on a Monday. Neither my wife or I will have a chance to cook later. So which takeaway? Chinese, Indian or the curveball pizza? It's an important question that requires careful consideration. I absolutely agree. So of all the takeaways, I think I tend to cook Indian. I tend to buy ready-made pizzas. And it's a real treat when you do Domino's, isn't it? Well, it is for us anyway. It's like snapping very often. But Domino's is really good. Isn't it? Yeah. So it's Chinese, because Chinese, it's just out of my comfort zone in terms of cooking. Can you do it? Really? Who's going to do sweet and sour chicken balls? Honestly. I mean, all this other stuff, it's sort of a bit of a... I can have a good go at making a chicken tikka masala or a Rogan Yosh or whatever you want to make, your korma. What's the one I've had recently I started having that I really like, can't remember. Anyway, but Chinese is like, no, not going to make Chinese. It's it, and it never tastes the same. And all those shop bought ones don't taste the same either. You've got to buy Chinese, freshly cooked from a Chinese. Token. Jill Prowse. Are you an untidy person or an everything has its place person? Just look around. Look around you at the back here. Really? I'm a chaos person. I like my bits and pieces. I like my clutter. So yeah, I'm a chaos person. Okay. A few more questions. Anna, fruit nut chocolate, bin it or scoff it? What? Anna, hello, I love your questions and you're lovely and supportive, but really, fruit nut chocolate? I mean, it's one of my favourites. Are you seriously suggesting that you would throw away a bar of fruit nut? Look, you've asked loads of great questions and you're generally very supportive, so I'll let you off that one. Glindar App Cymru. Glindar App. What's the worst property you've ever visited? You go through the door and it's like, no way, Jose. Well, I think it's the ones that, yeah, it's a smell rather than how it looks. I mean, nothing really is going to faze me in terms of how a property looks. But sometimes the smell is just so terrible. It's like, get me out of here. And it's normally when there's dogs have been left in and it's like, where? Yeah, so not brilliant. Let's finish with this one from Neil Connolly. Hello, Neil. Your favourite all-time film? I would say it has to be Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Apart from the child catcher, everything about it is perfect. The car, the songs. It's just a magic film, right? And yeah, I think it's still there's still bits of it that make me cry. Lullaby Mountain. Some bits of it that make me hide behind the sofa. Child catcher. It's just truly wonderful. Good. So those are your questions for this week. Make sure you get in contact through my Twitter at TV Martin Roberts, or you can ask your questions here as well at TV Martin Roberts on Monday. Hashtag Ask Martin Monday. Don't forget, check out martinroberts.com where there is lots of information about this free webinar that I'm doing. Just to give you an idea of what you could learn and how you could learn about investing in property. So that's on Thursday, the 17th of June, and also another one live with me. Live, I mean, you know, Zoom, but live on the 24th of June. So 7 o'clock both nights. Check those dates out. See if you could join me for an hour or so just to talk through, give you some hints and tips about buying a property. And also give you an idea of what you could learn if you came on one of my courses. So yeah, in the meantime, enjoy your week and look after yourselves.